Hello, everyone. Um, have you ever thought about what health really is? Um, you know, we tend to, in America, I can't speak for other countries, but in America, we tend to focus on the metrics. What's your weight? What's your blood pressure? Um, things like that. Your body mass index. And that's how the doctors determine if you're healthy or not. Um, the thing is that one time when I was about 22 years old, of all people, my gynecologist, Dr. Peter Freshke, I'll never forget his name, never forget him. He told me, he said, we have to get you to a place of homeostasis. And homeostasis, in case you don't know, is balance. What he told me shocked me. He said, you're never going to be 100% disease or infection free. Humans just don't have that kind of superhuman health where no one ever catches a cold, no one ever breaks a limb, no one ever. The goal is to mitigate and minimize how often that happens. And so I was thinking about that this morning and realized, for me, the definition of health is being able to run around with my kids when they want me to pick up and go to Germany or El Salvador and not have to prepare for 6 months physically, to be already ready, can go at a drop of the hat. We don't have grandbabies yet, but they're coming down the path probably in this decade. So to be able to babysit the grandbabies and not be so exhausted that I just plop them in front of a television. To be able to go out in public without a mask and not be afraid that I'm going to catch another respiratory virus. And to get over a cold in the right number of days. Most people get over a cold in 7 to 10 days. I am on day 30 of this cold. And last night probably was the worst night ever because I had to have a breathing treatment. I had to sleep sitting up all night long. I probably got 2 hours of sleep, if that much. That's not health. Health is getting over a cold in a couple of days. There 3-4 days, maybe 7 to 10 if it's a really bad one that your body's never encountered before, but not 30. So the other thing that, as I was thinking about this, the other thing that got to me was, do I hate my body or does my body hate me? It's clear, even from when I was having babies, there's a certain weight at which my body says, this is horrible for me. I don't like this. Why are you doing this? I developed gestational diabetes. And if you don't know, women who develop gestational diabetes have a much higher rate of developing regular diabetes later in life. So I started thinking about that. All the little aches and pains that build up over time as we gain weight, they are actually our bodies saying, hey, wake up, do something. This hurts. I don't like this. But instead, because we're so focused on the scale and the size of our jeans and, whether we have a muffin top or not, we assume that it's the other way around. It's us doing it to ourselves, of course, but we start to hate the body, and the body is saying, I need you to pay attention to me, or you're going to die young. Some of us, it takes a heart attack or something really huge. And I would venture that for most of us that end up like that, we had a lot of warning before we ever got to that point. So those are my morning musings on this rainy day after a really horrible night. My first breathing treatment after going on Dupixent and Fasenra for 2 years that, like, basically freed me from the effects of asthma. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.